welcome back to my channel. So I did this video a while back. This is how I usually do my swoop ponytails. So if you guys want to see how I usually do them, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I already started off with a part and I am just going to finish it and come right around, and you guys will see in a second why I did this. So I'm just gonna put that in a rubber band to get that out of the way, because I'm going to do that separately when I finish put my hair in one. You guys will see. Okay, so now without any gel or anything, I'm just gonna comb my hair where I want the wand to be. So I'm just gonna comb it back, make sure everything is smooth. Also, I'm fixing the front of my hairline just to make sure that part is nice and sharp. Okay, so here I'm taking on my edges because I'm going to deal with that later on after I put my hair on. That's what I usually like to do. So I'm just going to put my hair in a loose wand, brush everything back, put it in a loose wand without any gel. Okay, so I'm going in with my gummy hair gel. I love this gel for my low ponytails. Any ponytails that I'm doing, I use this gel. So I'm just gonna put gel on my hair, not a lot, because I am going to go in with my got to be glue. See right here, I'm going to go with my got to be glue just to make sure everything stays. And I always like to go back in with my comb just to make sure everything is nice and smooth, because you don't want your hair to be lumpy or have any humps in it when you put your hair on. So just make sure everything is smooth. So after that step, I usually do my edges, and this takes me a while because, you know, everybody likes their edges to be perfect. So I'm gonna go in with the same got to be glue and do my edges. Okay, so this step is very important. I'm going to take my blow dryer just to set my edges, because sometimes my edges move when I do my hair, so normally set them before I move on. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the swoop, and this is where I sectioned off this part so it doesn't get in the way with the rest of the hair. So I'm just gonna comb it out, make sure it's smooth. And here I am going to put my hair in a loose one so that the rest of the hair gets out the way and that I can work with the swoop better. So in this part, I realized that the swoop would have been lumpy, so I sectioned it off into two parts, and I'm going to slit down the bottom part first and then move on to the top. And I'm using the same got to be glue and gummy. Remember, after every gel application, you want to go back in with your blow dryer just to make sure everything is set in place. So I'm going back in with some more gel just to make sure everything is nice and intact, and I will be on this step for a while, so bear with me. So I'm just making sure the gel is set, the gel is dry, because I don't want my gel to be wet when I'm going to be putting on my head tie. So I like to do all of this before I put on my head tie. Now that I have on my head tie, I'm going to move on to the fun part, the ponytail, and I'm going to do a plait. And here I am going to be adding in some braids just to make my plait longer so that the hair and the ponytail can be long. Guys, don't come for me. I am not a hairdresser. I know my plait is uneven and it just looks terrible, but don't come for me. You see how the ending of the braid looks a little thin. I am just going to, I don't know why I didn't finish plait the hair, like it was just so lazy, so I'm just gonna like put it to make that part thick. And I'll be using my straight hair. This is kind of like not really straight, bone straight, but I'll be using straight hair for this. And I pin in my ponytails using hair pins. Some people stitch theirs in, but I can't get that done, so I just use pins to make it easier, because at the end of the day I could just take it out with ease. And I am going to pin in the beginning of the track and just work my way up. Wrap. And guys, as I said, make sure your braid is very clean, because as you guys can see, I still have the hair sticking out and all that, which makes it harder for me to wrap around the hair. So start with a clean braid. And after like every 5 wraps, I usually go in with hair pins to make sure that it is secured, because at the end of the day you don't want your ponytail to be falling off people's, so make sure your hair is secured. So this is the end of my first bundle. I'm just gonna go with a paddle brush to detangle the hair, because when it was wrapping around the hair got tangled. So I'm just gonna detangle the hair, make sure everything is smooth so I can go in with my next track. I did the same steps that I would have done with the first bundle, I did with the second bundle. So now I'm just taking a paddle brush again to detangle the hair. So now I'm going to take a piece of the hair from the back to just wrap around where that track would have stopped, and also where I have my ruffles and all that, just to hide it. And again, you want to make sure everything is smooth and seamless, so make sure you comb it out. And I'm going to go with my flat iron just to make that as straight and as flat as possible when I'm ready to wrap it around. So it's time to wrap, and you guys will see me going back and forth with my comb, because as I said, I want this to be straight and seamless as possible. And to secure it, I am going to be taking my got2b spray. Everybody loves this spray because it seriously works. It's like super glue literally. So now that I finished wrapping, I am going to take the spray again just to secure that end, and I'm going to go with my blow dryer after this step just to make sure it's set and hard so it doesn't unravel. And voila, you have your soup ponytail. To be honest, I love this style. This is my go-to style for those of you that know me. I always do a soup ponytail, and sometimes I also add curls to it, but I was just lazy this day so I didn't. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to get notified when I upload. And I add in this little cute snap so you guys can see the ponytail. This is my first time doing a voiceover. Comment below and let me know if you guys prefer voiceovers over my regular videos. And yeah, bye.